G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I'm at Macau International Airport. Today I'm going to fly Air Macau Airbus A321 in economy class from here to Shanghai Pudong. Now without further ado, let's go and check in. Many of you know I live in Hong Kong, so why the heck am I flying from Macau today? Thanks to Coldplay and their concerts in Hong Kong, I couldn't find a seat out of Hong Kong Airport. So many travellers, including myself, had to take a ferry from Hong Kong and then fly out from Macau International Airport. Well, it's not all bad news. I've not flown Air Macau before, nor have I ever flown out from Macau International, so I'm actually quite excited. Air Macau is the flag carrier for Macau. Their largest shareholder is Air China, and both airlines use the same frequent flyer program, Phoenix Miles. Despite Air Macau being the flag carrier of Macau, the airplanes never carried the Portuguese flag during the colonization, and today you won't find a Macau flag on their aircraft. We're flying to Shanghai today in economy class, but thankfully we've done online check-in so we could skip the long queue. Once we've checked in and dropped our bags, we're headed straight for the departure area for security and immigration. Wasn't bad at all today, only about 5 minutes. And now here we are in the airside. We weren't granted lounge access by the airline. We're flying in economy and we haven't got status, but thankfully we've got an eligible credit card. We're going to use the Plaza Premium. On the upper level, you'll find Plaza Premium and Plaza Premium First Lounge. We'll be using the regular Plaza Premium today. First impression, this is one of the more beautiful Plaza Premium I've been to. It's also not overcrowded, which is nice. In this lounge, there's no windows facing the tarmac, but it is very well lit. It's not harsh as well. It's the perfect brightness, I would say. For food and beverages, you've got hot food buffet, a noodle bar, a tiny self-serve alcohol bar, and a couple of espresso machines. This Plaza Premium offers shower facilities. As for the lavatories, you'll actually need to walk outside and use this bathroom, which is shared between the Plaza Premium and Plaza Premium First Lounge. I guess they need to do this due to space constraint. Back to the Plaza Premium, you've got many seating options including this one. You can charge your phone and also dine. And throughout the lounge you've got plenty comfortable sofas. So I'm done filming here, I'm gonna get some food. I went down to the noodle bar, they've got 3 options. I went for 2 of them. Chicken curry noodle and also Hong Kong style fishball noodle. I really enjoyed the curry noodle, but it was quite spicy. I needed some water in between. I also got some dim sum and fried noodles from the buffet. It is time to head back downstairs for our flight NX136 from Macau to Shanghai Pudong. Macau International Airport is an interesting one. Macau is a really tiny territory, way smaller than Hong Kong or Singapore. You literally couldn't just build an airport in Macau. The airport terminal is built within Macau, but as you can see, this taxiway is going east towards Hong Kong actually, but not that far. This airport has 1 runway, which is built alongside of Macau. So if you look on a map and you zoom into Macau, you'll be able to identify the airport and runway right away. Here's our aircraft today arriving from Shanghai Pudong. It's doing 2 Shanghai turnaround today. It's a 12-year-old Air Macau Airbus A321, registration Bravo Mike, Bravo Alpha. Due to the late arrival from Shanghai, our flight has been delayed. 644 just made a very good point. Oh, by the way, he's flying with me today. So basically all the aircraft has to taxi on this taxiway towards the runway and then, take off. Do you even need ATC instructions for that? Our flight NX136 is boarding soon. We're gonna line up. Okay. Welcome on board Air Macau A321. Business class is laid out in a 2-2 configuration. It's a relatively large cabin with 6 rows, so 24 seats in total. Down here is economy class laid out in a standard 3-3 configuration. My seat today is 20F. just in front of the emergency exit. I'll now quickly go through the seat features. So here's my wing view. As you can see, there's no TV, and there's no cahook as well, tragic. Tray table, pretty simple, you can pull it back and forth but you can't fold it. Inside the seat pocket there's quite a lot of stuff, I'll show you that later. The groom is quite decent. Obviously it was quite tight for 6'4", but even then he said it's above average for sure. The recline angle is quite generous and you get this adjustable headrest. Above you on the overhead panel you've got AC vents and reading lights. There was an announcement just now. If you wish to upgrade right now, you may ask the cabin crew for a quote. In-flight announcements are made in Cantonese, Mandarin and English. I just found it very interesting how on this flight everybody is glued to their phone. Well, so was I was filming this on my iPhone. As the crew were doing their final checks before takeoff, I saw them being quite observant and kind. There was a gentleman in front of me reading his in-flight magazine. The crew walked past and switched on his reading light. If you didn't know, Macau is a city of casinos. In the past, Macau is the Asian Vegas, but right now it's more the opposite. Vegas is the American Macau. Macau is now the largest gambling city in the world in terms of revenue. I would actually like to visit Las Vegas soon to see the difference. I heard it's quite similar in some sense. Like some shopping malls look identical. It was a short taxi to runway 34 over the water, and we're now going to take off. After takeoff, we made a turn towards east. We flew over Hong Kong, and then we're gonna head north towards Shanghai. Now let's check out what they've got inside the seat pocket. There's quite a lot. First, there's a leaflet about investing in Macau. I imagine it's quite irrelevant for most travellers. And then of course you've got a safety card. On the right you've got a feedback form. This is a notice from the Macau police about in-flight theft. It is written in Portuguese, English and traditional Chinese. That's not it. You've also got in-flight shopping catalogue and an Air MACAU magazine. It's mainly a Chinese magazine. Air MACAU currently only fly within Asia. To and from Macau, there's no fifth freedom. Jakarta and Tokyo are the furthest they go to. The airline currently only fly the Airbus A320 family. Over the past few years, they also flew Air China A330 on a wet lease agreement. So according to the magazine, Air MACAU is slowly introducing Wi-Fi on its fleet, and they're still doing trials, so it might not work perfectly fine. So I connected successfully, a portal popped up, you may now choose your language, there's simplified and traditional Chinese as well as English. As you can see, the English button is faded, which means it wasn't available. So here's the traditional Chinese portal which I can read. Inside you'll find a range of TV shows and movies. If you can't read Chinese, it's not that difficult to navigate. The movie covers and also the graphics make it easy for you to navigate around. Within the portal there's also an in-flight map so you can track your progress. Immigration forms for mainland China has been distributed by the cabin crew. And now the cabin crew began the meal service. You do get a hot meal on this flight. Air MACAU is a full service carrier. Today they're serving chicken rice or pork noodles. I went for the pork noodles because chicken rice sounds basic. You get it everywhere. Due to the turbulence, hot drinks cannot be served at the moment.
My name is Olivier, I'd like to welcome you on board the MACAU Flight 136. Service Macau to Shanghai Pudong. Apologies for the delay due to late incoming aircraft. And then some ATC flow control from Shanghai. In the document we made this afternoon, First Officer Mingo and your Chief Lieutenant and Miss Lauren. Together with Miss Doria, Rebecca, Nadia, Stella and Yena. The aircraft is on number 321-200. We are presently cruising at 33,000 feet, which is approximately 10,100 meters, with a ground speed of 900 kilometers per hour. This route is taking us northeastbound along the east coast of China. After taking off from Macau, we've been overflying the city of Hong Kong. We've just been overflying the city of Shenzhen. Next will be over Xiamen, Fuzhou and Guangzhou before starting our descent into Shanghai Pudong. Landing will be 25 minutes past 4 p.m. And just like to remind you, there is no time difference between Macau and Shanghai. Shanghai weather for the time being cloudy with light rain. Temperature 14 degrees Celsius. It's windy as well. On behalf of your crew, I do. The weather en route today is quite cloudy and bumpy, so please, for your safety, keep your seatbelt on while seated, regardless of a seatbelt certification. Thank you for flying with us. On behalf of your crew, I do wish you a very nice flight. Thank you for your attention.
Ta-da, here's my pork noodles. There's quite a lot on my tray. Let me go through everything. So you got a bottle of water, fruits and salad for starter. It's a Chinese salad with wood ear, a marinated carrot and potato slices. Here's my pork noodle with bok choy. Also there's a cookie and bread. You can also spread your butter on it. There's plastic utensils and also a wet wipe. The pork noodle was actually really delicious. I enjoyed it very, very much. The fruit as well was really fresh. If you're new to my channel, I'm so glad you made it here. Every week I've got a new video, like this one you're watching, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss out again. For entertainment, they also provide pop-down TV. From memory, they did not provide you with headphones. You need to use your own, which is not a big problem. Most travelers have their own. You'll find the headphone jack on the armrest. There's also a tiny remote to control the volume. If you don't want the audio to sync with the TV, you also can change your channel to play some music. So what the bloody hell is this? Let me introduce you to my Bluetooth adapter. So basically, I plug that in and then I connect that with my Bluetooth earphones. That way I can enjoy in-flight entertainment without all the wires and cables. And I'm using my own headphones or earphones. You can get one today through my affiliate link with Amazon. You'll find that in the description box. We've started our descent into Shanghai Pudong. The crew are now telling the passengers what to do, like sit back upright and open the window shades. I'm now going to conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Macau International Airport. Check-in wasn't too bad. We did online check-in, so we didn't have to line up for too long. There was a dedicated counter for online check-in passengers. Security and immigration were fast, and then we used the Plaza Premium Lounge. It was nice. Food was good. There was no zone boarding for this flight, which I actually enjoy. It was simple and straightforward. Simply business class first, and then all of economy. Cabin crew on this flight were friendly. They spoke English well, and they were really attentive. As for the seat, it wasn't amazing, nothing too bling bling, but the legroom was good. It was a comfortable ride to Shanghai. In-flight meal today was delicious. I destroyed the whole thing, except for the Chinese salad. I'm not a big fan of Chinese salad. Overall, I enjoyed my first flight with Air Macau. They did well today, and I would fly with them again if I can't get a flight from Hong Kong or Hong Kong was too expensive. Have you ever taken a ferry from Hong Kong and flown out from Macau? Let me know what you think. That was actually quite funny because most people do the opposite. Macaunese can't find a seat from Macau, so they fly out from Hong Kong. Now please enjoy the approach and landing into Shanghai Pudong, and then there'll be a vlog of Shanghai. See you later. Bye. Last Easter, I was in Fukuoka. I was gonna fly to Hong Kong, but I couldn't find a cheap seat. It was the high season. So I flew Jetstar up to Nagoya, and then I flew Junyao to Hong Kong via Shanghai. You can find my review for Junyao Air in the description box. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Welcome to the Middle House in Shanghai. We'll be staying here for 2 nights before we fly to Japan with China Eastern. So it's now currently day 2. I didn't film yesterday. We're now going to head out to explore the city of Shanghai. By the way, I just had breakfast here. It was amazing. The Middle House Hotel is built on top of the Tai Kung Hui shopping center. I just walked into the mall and guess what I found? Cathay Pacific. They've got their new premium economy and business class seats on display. The airline Cathay Pacific, the shopping mall Tai Kung Hui, and the hotel, the Middle House, are all owned by the same company, Swire. I would love to try the new business class, the Aria Suite soon. I've already tried their premium economy. It's amazing. We had to walk back into the hotel and then exit from the front entrance. Because the shopping mall wasn't actually open yet, the entrance of the mall was locked. Nice and chilly today in Shanghai. At Zhangyuan, you've got many high-end shops, like Chanel, Dior, all that. They haven't actually got their stores here, like there's no bags to buy. but they've got cafes and restaurants here. It's good for taking Instagram pictures.
This is from September last year. Streets go great.
We're walking past the City Hall of Friendly, if I were to translate that literally. We explored Zhangyuan, and now our second attraction is the Jade Buddha. You'll have to pay a small entry fee. I guess that's some ethnic Chinese dance. In China, there are roughly 50 ethnic minority groups. We're now going to take the metro. This is quite amazing. It tells you when the train is arriving to the exact second. We took the train to here to check out the Yuyuan Garden. Before we actually went into the Yuyuan Garden, we had to get some coffee. Well, not me, the Australians. Like the Jade Buddha, you had to pay a small fee to come in. Welcome to the bund, where you could see the entire skyline of Shanghai. For lunch, we're gonna go to Xie Courtyard. It's a place where they specialize in crab noodles. The food was so good, I forgot to take pictures and videos before we consumed it. Here you get unlimited San Pellegrino and Evian water. We're now heading back to the hotel. I haven't shown you the room before, so here's a room tour. We got a king bedroom. I like the wooden floor here. The bathroom is massive. It features a walk-in shower and a separate bathtub. Remember to draw the curtains when you take a shower, otherwise the 25 million people in Shanghai are gonna see you. They give you Bamford shower products like Cathay Pacific does in their airport lounges. Before we head out for the evening, I need to do some video editing. It's hard to concentrate when you've got a great view like this. For me, it's not easy to pack light when I travel. This microphone and also my laptop take up over half of my carry-on allowance. But that's not a problem when I fly with BA or North American carriers. They're so generous when it comes to carry-on. We just went back to the bund to see the city view, and we headed to a food court for some amazing Shanghai cuisine. We're now back in the middle house. We're gonna use the swimming pool. That was a lovely day here in Shanghai, China. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, by the way, I had to wear this stupid swimming cap. It's a thing in China, I don't know why. In some hotels, including the middle house, the lifeguard would give you one. In some other hotels, you'll need to purchase one when you register. Thank you so much for watching once again. A big shout out to each and every of my Patreon member for your contribution to my channel. I'll see you all next week. Bye now.